Hey, it's Robert Hawkins, Executive Director of the Near Southwest Preparedness Alliance, here with Mark Cromer, the RHCC Manager, and we're happy to announce our 2019 CMS Workshop Series. We're going to talk a bit about it today so you can understand what we have in store for you this year.
So ladies and gentlemen, real quick, we want to make sure that everybody understands our workshop series. It is an interactive process in reference. We bring organizations together to, one, help them develop their policies and procedures in reference to the CMS standards which are out that all healthcare facilities have got to understand and be involved with. We want to make sure that, that if you get a chance to contact us, if you do have any questions in reference to what we're doing, and we'll talk about that a little later into this video. Robert?
Yeah, so who should participate in this? If your organization is healthcare related, particularly if you receive funding through the CMS and the Medicare, we want you to participate. If you are not a facility, we still encourage you to participate because emergency preparedness is key for all our healthcare infrastructure throughout our region, throughout our state. If you have a question about whether this pertains to you or you're going to benefit, we encourage you to contact us. We'll give you some contact information at the end of this video. Now, particularly who should participate from your facilities, your organization, we ask that a minimum of 3 people participate, someone in the administration process, a clinical person, and then someone in facilities. And when we say participate, that's in being involved in the optional HVA, the webinar series that we're going to offer as far as the planning for this exercise series, the tabletop exercise, and the functional exercise. The dates this year, we're going to have the optional HVA on September the 10th, followed by the tabletop planning WebEx. These will be offered on multiple times on September 17th. Our tabletop series will be on October the 9th and 10th, and this is an in-person offering. This is where it becomes key that you have those 3 people that we ask you to have to participate. Registration will be online, as usual. We'll use Eventbrite, and we ask that you register each person individually, not just for your organization, because we need to have those names tied to your organization for purposes of documentation. Following that, October 15th will be a planning WebEx for the full-scale exercise, and then October 29th, the full-scale exercise in person, which will be held at your facility. So it's not going to be you coming together with us physically. It's going to be held virtually at your organization. Followed up by an after-action review on November 12th, and there'll be a WebEx offering as well.
To everyone, we get a chance. The registration for this will begin August 5th. During this time, when you do your registration, we would really like to get your letter of support to assist Near Southwest Preparedness Alliance and your Regional Healthcare Coalition in reference to become a member of our organization, mainly for support. We just like to validate that you are willing to work with us, and as we can work with you. We're here for you as much as you are for us, vice versa. We're going to send that out prior to the tabletop exercise, get those information, so when we do get the letters out, when we do receive them from you, we can sign them and get them back to you during the tabletop exercise. We do this series mainly to make sure that you qualify for CMS, that you're doing everything you need to do, doing your 2 drills a year, 1 drill, one community-based exercise per CMS, and that you're actually, to be truthful, that you're more prepared for real events when they actually do happen. And yes, they do happen in this area.
So why did we choose supply chain interruptions? Last year we obviously discussed evacuation and surge, which is a very prevalent threat to our healthcare environment. Another one that's fairly insidious and flies under the radar most of the time is the supply chain interruption. It's something that affects every single type of healthcare facility, and if you think that it doesn't, you probably need to look in the news or see how vulnerable you are to something that could change very, very quickly. It's going to teach you how to apply it, and your first piece of homework, I'm going to give you a heads up, is actually taking some time and examining 2 to 3 specific types of supply chains that your facility or organization is dependent upon and particularly vulnerable to. What do you get from participating in this? Other than getting to collaborate with a lot of stakeholders throughout the region and be part of the process at NSPA, you're also going to be given a binder. The qualifications for getting the binder is participating in every step of the process. So if you're unable to complete all the steps, we cannot assure you a binder. That's why we're asking for a letter of support in advance, and then all the participation in each one of the steps, which will be documented. Following everything and following the after-action review, we will provide you with a copy of your binder to help and assist you with documenting your exercise requirements.
So everybody, when you get a chance, the place you want to go to if you didn't get everything here and you don't read what we have on our video, is you can go to nspa1.org/2019 exercise series, one word, and that'll give you the information that you need for this exercise. We appreciate your time. Anything else?
And if you have any questions, you know where to contact us. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.